boys and girls. It's Friday. Yes, indeed it is. It is Friday. It is April 24th, and it's nice to see you all here. Yeah, hold on. Well, we've not done this song yet, and I will apologize in advance because I cannot do the sign language at the same time. That's going to be up to you. So do your best, huh? Grandpas. My grandpa, he's 95. He keeps on dancing and he's still alive. My grandma, she's 92. She loves to dance and sing some too. Now I don't know, but I've been told if you keep on dancing, you will never grow old. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on. We're gonna go out tonight. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. All night long. Well, I'm a hard-working man, I'm a son of a gun. I've been working all week in the noonday sun. Wood's in the kitchen, the cows are in the barn. I'm all cleaned up and my chores are all done. Take my hand, come along, let's go out and have some fun. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on. We're gonna go out tonight. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Woo! Dance, dance, dance. All night long. Nice. Did you remember all the movements? I got them all. Right there. Long term. Don't go anywhere. When we last left our heroes, Jack was trapped between the tree and the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And our next installment, Chapter 8, is called A Giant Shadow. Jack jumped behind the magnolia tree. His heart was beating so fast he could hardly think. What does that sound like? He peeked out at the giant monster. The horrible-looking creature was opening and closing his huge jaws, and his teeth were as big as steak knives. Don't panic. Think. Jack peered down at the valley. Good. The duck-billed dinosaurs were sticking close to their nests, and Jack looked back at the Tyrannosaurus. Good. The monster didn't seem to know he was there. Don't panic. Think. 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 Maybe there's information in the book. So he opened the dinosaur book, and next to the picture of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, he read, Tyrannosaurus Rex was the largest meat-eating land animal of all time. If it were alive today, it would eat a human, a first grader, in one bite. Great. The book was no help at all. Okay, he couldn't hide on the other side of the hill. The Anasaurus's might stampede. Okay, well, he couldn't run into the treehouse. The Tyrannosaurus Rex might run even faster. Okay, well, maybe he should just wait. Wait out for the monster to leave. Wait him out. Good plan, yes? Or good plan, maybe no. I don't know. He peeked around the tree. The Tyrannosaurus had wandered closer to the hill. Something caught Jack's eye. It was Annie, and she was coming down the rope ladder. Was she nuts? What was she doing? Sisters. So Jack watched Annie hop off the ladder, and she went straight to the Pteranodon. She was talking to him. She was flapping her arms, and she pointed at Jack, at the sky, and at the treehouse. She was nuts. Go! Get back up the tree, he whispered. Go! And suddenly Jack heard a roar. The Tyrannosaurus Rex was looking in his direction. Jack hit the ground. No, he didn't punch the ground. He just went down to the ground to hide. Do it now. The Tyrannosaurus Rex was coming towards the hill, and Jack felt the ground shaking. Should he run? Should he crawl back into Dinosaur Valley? Should he climb the magnolia tree? And just then a giant shadow covered Jack, and he looked up. The Pteranodon was gliding overhead. The giant creature sailed down toward the top of the hill. He was coming straight for Jack. What will the Pteranodon do? Will he also attack poor Jack? What does Annie have in store? What was the mysterious talking and pointing? Find out next week in Monday's edition of Dinosaurs Before Dark. Ow! Don't go away. Well, I am kind of excited because I'm going to read to you one of our most favorite books when the girls were little. You can tell this book's been loved because it's been, poorly fixed by Mr. Maltarelli. Masking tape. Who uses that? Sorry, Miss Williams, if you're looking. You didn't see that. This is called I Love You, the Purplest. It's written by Barbara Jossey, or Juicy. Juicy? Illustrated by Mary White. I Love You, the Purplest. This one was written in 1996. What were you doing in 1996, first graders? Trick question. Early in the evening, the brothers and their mama finished supper in the sturdy red cabin, and they set out to go fishing. The lake slowed its thrashing to a soft, even beat. The mosquitoes dipped low on the water, and the water bugs skittered on top. The moon glowed on one side of the lake, while the sun shimmered on the other. This was the time when fishing was best. Well, Max exploded from the cabin, twirling the shovel in front of him. Mama came next, and then Julian. Julian shut the cabin door tightly to keep it safe from burglars and bears. Well, Julian scooped the dirt to find the fattest worms. Max jumped on the shovel and flung dirt in the air until a tangle of worms filled his can. "Mama, who has the most worms?" he asked. And Mama smiled and said, "Well, Max, your can's full of the liveliest worms. And Julian, your can has the juiciest." So Max, Julian, and Mama stepped into the small wooden boat. Julian took one oar and Max took the other. Julian planted his blue boots wide and took deep, even strokes. Well, Max braced his red boots against the ribs of the boat, and he stroked quickly through the water. The brothers' faces were hot, and they gulped at the air. And Julian gasped, "Mama, who's the best rower?" Mama's eyes grew soft. "Why, Julian, you took the deepest strokes, and Max, your strokes were the fastest." The three fished until the stars sprinkled the sky and water turned dark as night. And in the end, Mama caught one fish, Julian caught one fish, and Max, he caught 3. "I'm the best fisherman!" cried Max, hoisting his fish in the air, and Julian pushed his hat brim low on his face. 3 fish! What a bountiful fisherman you are, Mama said. And Julian, you're the cleverest. Your fish hid in the weeds, but you waited, and your bobber jerked in the water, you kept your pole high, and you reeled in a fine, fat fish. Well, when the fishing and the baths and the stories were all done, Mama tucked the brothers into bed. Julian slept in the top bunk, and she reached up to kiss him goodnight. "Mama," whispered Julian. His hands formed a tunnel around her ear, and he said, "Who do you love the best?" Mama thought for a minute, and then she said, "Why, Julian, I love you the bluest. I love you the color of a dragonfly at the tip of its wing. I love you the color of a cave in its deepest hidden part, where grizzly bears and bats curl up until night. The mist of a mountain, the splash of a waterfall, the hush of a whisper." The breath in Julian's chest grew and grew and grew until he couldn't hold it in any longer, and it came out in a long, velvety sigh. Mama crouched low to the bunk where Max slept. He wriggled his finger for Mama to come close, and he whispered, "Mama, who do you love the best? And she said, why, Max, I love you the reddest. I love you the color of the sky before it blazes into night. I love you the color of a leopard's eyes when it prowls through the jungle, and the color of a campfire at the edge of the flame. A wide open hug, the swirl of a magic cape, the thunder of a shout. Well, the smile on Max's face grew and grew until his cheeks couldn't hold it in. And then it came out in a big, thundery laugh. Well, later that evening, the brothers and their mama slept, one in the top bunk, glowing like the evening moon, and one in the bottom bunk, shimmering like the evening sun, and mama in the big bed, dreaming of the boys she loved most. I love you the purplest. Think about it. Think about the title. Think about Mama. She loved Julian the bluest. She loved Max the reddest. But the story's called I Love You the Purplest. I hope you enjoyed that one. Stick around. Friday, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. Sun's supposed to be somewhere up there. Perhaps it'll be behind the clouds. Who knows? I miss you guys. I'll see you soon. Hey, bye for now.